What up, y'all? We live. What's going on? I can't get my AirPods working, but that is something I'm working on right now. Don't need them to talk to you fellas, though. What's going on, boys? Let's go, yeah, there we go. There we go. Now I can hear. Perfect. What up, y'all? We got some basketball to watch. Let's see how owned some of these people are. Wizards will start McCollum, Champagne, Koulibaly, George Sarr.
What's up, Josh?
What up, dude?
Not too much. I uploaded my lineups with the least amount to spare of the entire season so far. I think there was maybe 15 seconds left until lock when I got the upload button pressed. And I was making fun of Eric thinking he was going to do, because Eric was playing on FanDuel and DraftKings today. But it was, we had a bunch of questions and super chats that came in at the end of the show. So I was like trying to finalize my lineups while also reading all of the questions. So just trying to.
Yeah, I would have just went ahead and stopped reading them joints.
But yeah, I got everything set and uploaded. For now, anyway, we're still, for the second consecutive night, we're waiting on the Pelicans starting lineup. So I'm interested to see how they can
Yep.
today.
Yeah, should be interesting.
I swear, if Alva, because Alvarado's, this is not any kind of crazy take, but if Alvarado gets benched for like Fears today or something after what happened yesterday, I will be endlessly annoyed.
I have a lot of that game, unsurprisingly. Terrence Shannon ruled out.
It's hard to not have a lot of that game. Any particular rooting interest for you in the first games?
I don't know yet. What are the first? What locked?
All right. So what just locked is Philly, Cleveland, Brooklyn, Indy, and Utah, Detroit.
Okay. A ton of Jarris Walker, tons of Cade. Boston 730, right?
Correct.
Okay. Got a little bit of Cam Thomas, neutral with Nurkic, some Isaiah Jackson, little Nick Claxton, under the field on Siakam. Nothing else. I mean, Jarris Walker and Cade are massive for me.
Okay. Yeah. So this kind of went through a couple of different iterations for me. I thought that Cat was going to end up sitting. So I kind of had my lineups boosted in a way where I was going to be getting to more of the Knicks. And then all of a sudden Cat was ruled in. So I had to change that. And then also I felt I had a little bit less of a need to down boost some of the early players. So I thought I was going to be well underweight to a handful of those guys, but I still got to 29% of Cade. I'm with you. I ended up with 40% of Jarvis Walker. So those are the guys that I'm most heavily invested in. I'm about even with the field on Stewart. I have 34% of him. Okay. He was projected for 33% ownership, so I'll have to download the CSV to see where he came in. But I didn't end up being at least different than the projected ownership on him. Did feel a little bit points chasey, Stewart, but he projected well.
I don't have a ton of him, but I have some.
Yeah. Like I said, I've got a little bit over 30%, which is probably about in line with the field.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just pulled the CSV. Okay, never mind. He's just under 40% owned, so I am underweight to the field to him.
Then I'm very underweight to him.
Yeah. Now I wish I had less.
I have 7.
So we've got Stewart is 39% owned, Walker 35%, Cade 28%, Yusuf Nurkic 27%, Siakam 26%, Keontae George 25%, and nobody else really has significant ownership.
Okay. Well, I'm fading Stewart.
You're on the
That's
right
for
side of
sure.
that, in my opinion. I wish I had less now.
Well, yeah, but I have like none. None feels low.
I'd rather have 8 than the 33%. If I knew he was going to be like, it's such a big number on Isaiah Stewart, which should have figured it. We've seen a lot of that this year so far, just the points chasing. Somebody has a big game and they just end up being higher owned than projected. Like the one that really stands out, Maxey is 2x's projected ownership every single slate because he always plays well.
That's very true.
And then yeah,
If I'm right and Cade smashes, I'm okay with not having as much Stewart at that point in time. Like, because then the second person for Detroit can be anybody. But if it's Cade already as the primary, I'm okay with not having beef stew there.
New Goober, why does Greg suddenly look like a grown man and not a little boy anymore? Makes me feel old. I got a haircut. I don't know.
That's the prison cut. You needed to do
Yeah.
that right at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my prison cellmate, Girthy Gary, he did say that his crush is Charlize Theron in Mad Max, and I think she was in that movie. He just wanted me to look a little bit more like her.
That's interesting. I have a similar crush. I too have a crush on Charlize Theron, but only for her character in Monster.
Yeah, he was big on Natalie Portman in what did she have a buzz cut in? V for Vendetta?
Yeah.
Yeah. He likes ladies with a buzz cut, so he asked me to get one. I could be accommodating in prison. I'm out of prison now, but
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Peter Viles. Pete saying I should get a neck tattoo.
There you go.
I did think about this. So the bit died that I was doing on Twitter. I could feel it with the engagements dropping on the videos that I was doing. But there was a part of me where I was like, boy, I might have to lean all the way into this. And then I show up at family Thanksgiving. I have to explain to my mom why I have a face tattoo. And I have to explain to her it's because I'm fake in prison on social media.
You got the Gucci Mane ice cream cone. You got to get like a dreidel as the teardrop.
I don't know how big that would go over in prison.
Well,
I don't think that's the gang I want to be affiliated with.
Why? That's the gang with all the money.
Yeah, I want to be one of the tough guys, though.
You can buy protection. Teardrop tattoo as the dreidel is amazing. If I'm stealing that from something, apologies.
I don't know. Yeah, a temporary tattoo actually would be funny. That would have been a funny bit if I showed up and I had like a Pokemon temporary tattoo on my neck or something.
No regrets.
Yeah. Yeah, just like a Jigglypuff on one side, a Pikachu on the other.
Would have been good. I don't know when it's going to happen, but sometime in the next short amount of time, Katie's going to deliver me a Chick-fil-A sandwich, fries, and a drink, and I'm really excited.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, unfortunately, it started as sushi, and then it became Chick-fil-A. So I've been on a bit of a roller coaster, but I'm still happy. But it started much higher than that.
Pete Warner, Josh, you need a teardrop tattoo for all the times you killed Lindquist. I mean, if that was the case, there'd not be a single person here that does content outside of Eric that would have a single non-inked part of their body if you had to get a tattoo for every time you killed Eric.
Yeah. I got a couple other bodies. I murdered Drop Roses once. Eviscerated him and disappeared for like 3 months.
As per usual, there's not a single time that you could talk about Eric on a piece of content that he does not instantly appear in chat.
Yeah, he is like Beetlejuice in that way.
Yeah, Thomas Ryan said, is Eric the new Kenny? Yeah, he is kind of like the Kenny around here. Other than nobody gets upset when you kill him. Other than that, yeah. What's your best guess for that Pelicans starting lineup?
Fears, Jones, Murphy, Queen, fucking whoever the center is, Looney.
Looney starting again?
Yeah, I think so. You get the old man warmed up at the beginning of the game, get him out there. Like they're not. I think it's just kind of the same thing as yesterday, but they seem like they don't want to start Sadiq Bey. So
the yesterday one was also weird because the bench guys played so much better than the starters. But Fears and Looney, neither of them closed or really played in the fourth quarter because of how.
I mean, they never should have played the two little guards together out of the gate. Like it just doesn't work. Just stagger those idiots as much as you can.
Yeah, Poole didn't close either yesterday.
No, nothing went well in that game. And once the Toronto guys all were amazing, I stopped checking most of my shit pretty early.
The worst part of the entire game, I mean, there was a lot of shitty parts of the game for me. Most notably my Looney and Fears exposure. But to add on top of it, I had the Hornets plus 3.5. They lost by 4. They were up by 10 with like 3 minutes left in the game.
Rinpack, what team is Drew Eubanks on? Did I miss something? Oh, is that a Knights? Is that Kings backup center? I'm not playing the Knights late. Never even looked at it. Yeah. Never updated the Kings once after this morning. I was just like, fuck, what team is Drew Eubanks on? Because those are the types of backup centers that like they're rotating, like that could be anybody on any team at any time.
Yeah, it's like my brother during the summer when he asks me about 6:40 p.m. baseball games, which don't exist to me. He'll be like, I heard he was like so and so pitched well yesterday. I'm like, he didn't pitch yesterday. And then I'll go look it up, be like, oh, it was one of the games that didn't count.
Yeah, it's Hunter Green for the Reds at 6:40 was one that would happen for me.
NY Steele, do you think the cat illness news was a sandbag or legit? I tend to think he's not 100%. Like, what's who's making up an illness for a player?
He just woke up this morning. He was like, achoo. And then they were just like, all right, I'm on the injury report.
Yeah, this isn't me trying to get out of school when I was 12 years old.
Nah, by putting the fucking thermometer on the light bulb, man, you had to be good with the timing because if you went too long, your mom would be like, you are not 109 temperature, man. You'd be dead. I remember fucking that up the first time.
I never got sick as a kid and it used to make me so upset.
I didn't really either. They would let me, I just got to stay home eventually. Once I proved my worth, it was just like, okay. It was like working from home. They're just like, we know you're going to get good grades. So like, just stay home and play video games and shut up. Shout out to the parents for that one. Probably didn't help my work ethic, but it was certainly fun at the time.
Rich was clever. He said, swish some dried oatmeal out of the pack in your mouth and then puke it up in front of your parents. Easy get out of school card ever.
Engelman was definitely not homeschooled. I promise you that. That would have been... I'd be working on cars or a carpenter or something if that happened.
Rich's parents must have been so confused. They'd be like, how come he only throws up in front of us and he never goes to the bathroom?
Yeah. Anything interesting
so we
happening?
are still waiting on that starting lineup for the Pelicans. The 7:30 games, there's not too much here that we're waiting on. I guess I'll run my stuff through a late swap because why not? But nothing's going to change.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know if anything changed in the live ownership projections in a way that's significant. Our ownership projection dropped on Alvarado a pretty good amount in the live ownership update, but it's so contingent on if he starts or not that I don't even think that matters.
Um,
Antoine Wake Jr., how do I get on stage? You start your own channel and then join the stage there. That's how
yeah,
you have to do
no.
it, dude. Early starts here. Cavs up 14-4 on the 76ers 3 minutes into the game. Darius Garland being back, that's going to make a little bit of a difference there for the
Yeah, he's really good.
76ers. I know we talked about this a little bit, Josh. I think we're going to get close to the ceiling of selling on VJ Edgecombe. I think he's
Yeah.
he's solidified himself as being really good, but just in terms of the rookie of the year race, we're not that far away from Joel Embiid having less of a minutes restriction and Paul George coming back. As good as
Yeah.
Edgecombe has looked, I don't know what his usage is going to look like in the second half of the season if the team stays healthy.
No, this is if you're on a Calci or something, you get out now.
Yeah, that's what I want to
Because
do is I want to.
it's gonna drop. You can you know that you are going to be able to buy back in at a better number if you want.
So
3
what
weeks from
I
now.
want to do is I want to buy. I'm trying to find the optimal time to buy the no side, which I already did. I bought some of the no shares, and then his stock really took off. So I just I've just kind of been I've been flipping a little bit just because as he has like good and bad games, it moves around a lot. Same with Cooper
Yeah.
Flag, but now I'm not holding any. But I'm gonna buy more soon. All right, what's going in this game so far? Oh boy, the Nets are up 15-6 on the Pacers. Okay. This game, Cade's got a rebound, an assist, and a steal. Duran's got 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists already. All right.
I don't get the sense I have a ton of him.
I have 16%. It's not bad.
Come on, Pistons. There's no defense out there. Their rim protection's fucking Yusuf Nurkic. It's Svi Mikhailuk. I mean, God.
Solid start for Jarius Walker, too.
Nice. That one's massive for me. What with him being my most exposed player and all.
2 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist in the first 3.5 minutes.
I mean, at 5,800, that is a fantastic start. Grab a steal or a block there, brother. Tack something else on there. It would be outstanding.
Brewmaster chat wants to know, could Eric get the nuke right again? Maybe, probably not, but you never know.
Oh, who was it?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Nate, it was he went with Michael Porter Jr. Mine was Brunson, but it was because I was projecting Cat to be out at the time.
I hope MPJ busts now because I loved him before lock, and I'm what I think is neutral to the field right now. So didn't really work.
I'm a little bit overweight to the field to Porter. He's off to a good start. He's at 11.5 fantasy points.
Fuck. I don't want to. Don't tell me. That one's really frustrating. I shouted him out. I thought I was gonna have a ton. I didn't see it, and I didn't get a chance to like force any more in. Don't be giving me that bad news. It's rude of you. I do not appreciate that.
Josh Plays DFS in chat says that he's way overweight to the field on Michael Porter Jr. because of you, Josh.
Good. You're smarter than me. Sounds like you did it right. Do as I say, not as I do. You'll learn much more from me from the things that come out of my mouth than the things I do in practice. Why is the NBA API not loading live stats?
Is
I
it
just want to keep
broken?
track of everything. Oh well, doesn't matter. I just wanted to watch and see like what people were doing. I don't like using the basketball monster page all that much.
There's a lot of Pelicans bets in portfolio EV right now. I'm a little afraid until the starting lineup comes out, but I might post some of those to tails once we get confirmation of the starting unit.
Top 3 scorers so far on the day: Donovan Mitchell, Svi Mikhailuk, Michael Porter Jr. Aces. Life.
The Svi one, I can't imagine that people played Svi.
No, that one's not going to matter to a damn thing in life.
Although every single time there's been this year a super random player who's breaking the slate, I go and look and I'm like, why is this person 8% owned? I feel like that's happened a
There's
lot this year.
there's no way that Svi is 8% owned today.
Let's say
I would bet a decent chunk of change on that.
I'm looking for him. I can't even find him in the ownership right now, so
I
he's not
have it.
popular.
Hold on.
I can't find him in the CSV.
I don't think he's rostered. For real. He doesn't show up in my search. Yeah, I don't think he's rostered in the $5. 0.38%.
Okay. I swear
I was
he's not
looking
in
and
the...
looking, scrolling and scrolling.
I mean, I guess it would have been easier to just look at who scored the most points, just look at his ownership that way, because for whatever reason, he's not in the when you download the CSV and you look at ownership, he's just not listed. Which is bizarre.
No, that's I had it exported and I couldn't find him either.
Yeah.
Uh,
0.45%. Yeah, like remember what was it, like opening day, Davion, or the first big slate, Davion Mitchell scored 1 billion fantasy points. And
yeah,
he was like 11% owned for some reason. It ruined my entire day.
I blame Spags. He is likely at fault when it comes to all things Davion Mitchell.
These games not super interesting so far.
No, they're not. They are not at all. Would have been a really different slate if those 10 o'clock games were on this bad boy. Brunson, Bridges, Ananobi, Towns, Robinson. Which I think we knew was coming. All right, let's see if I'm late swapping. Beef stew, cut it out. At least it had Cade Cunningham assist after it. All right, so we've got Washington, Boston, and Minnesota in the Knicks locking. And that Knicks lineup just dropped fucking 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Right now, but like with 5 minutes to go.
I mean, it's not anything that was stunning in there. I mean, we knew what it was once, Cat was ruled in.
We know until we don't, brother. We know until we don't.
Oh, it'll be so annoying if the Pelicans do that with their lineup.
Live stats are populating now. Yay. I can get to see Michael Porter Jr.'s name right at the top of the list. Okay, if I try to late swap, how much of the guys that I already have do I get? Yeah, there they are. We're just going to sit this one out. We don't need this one. Nothing's happened. So I have a big D'Angelo Russell stand, a big Jalen Brown stand,
Okay.
a big Herb Jones stand. But yeah, Jalen Brown, D'Angelo Russell are some of the like guys in the teens that I've got a decent amount of.
Yep, I like D'Lo as well. Eric liked D'Lo. Eric's pretty sure D'Lo will start today. It's definitely a possibility. We'll see.
I hope he does. I have 46% of him.
Okay. I've got 25% right now, so not as much as you, but good amount overweight.
The fuck is Katie stabbing that chicken herself? I'll tell you what, the greatest technology ever is the like location tracking. Okay, she's at Chick-fil-A right now.
But only for this purpose, so you know where your food is.
Yeah, that's all I use it for. Like I don't give a shit where she is. But it's really convenient if you need to know.
She was missing for a week. Josh wouldn't know, but if his dinner
Okay.
was late, he gets to the bottom of it.
She's either a dot on top of our house or a dot on top of where our horse is. Those are like the only two places she is. Or at a wherever her horse is in either North Carolina or South Carolina. Gel Perto not on top of me. Dude, I'm 40. We've been married for 11 years. Of course not.
Josh isn't old. I mean, we all are at this point.
Yeah, no, that's
It's been the same group of us doing this for like 10 years together.
no, my birthday's not for a couple months, man.
MPJ knocked down another three. Yes, he did.
That one's going to annoy me. I hope when I win the 100K tonight, he's at least in that lineup. I'll feel better about it.
Jarius Walker's up to 4 points, 3 boards, and 2 assists. Bad first quarter for Isaiah Stewart. That's good for you.
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah. I mean, 6 fantasy points for Stewart in the first quarter.
So I finally got my like live projections table updated, so like I don't have to get janky with it using the Basketball Monster live stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me personally, I've got Cade, basically neutral. But if I scroll to like Michael Porter Jr., he's obviously his live projection is like massively higher than his original projection was looking. Well, it's nice to have this as like a quick glance.
I'm curious because Stewart hasn't played a ton. When did he check out the last start that he had? Checked out at the 619 mark. That's pretty much the same. Keontae George has played very well this year.
Yeah, I think he's coming around for sure. Look, I say it a lot on shows, and this is no different. It takes a really long time for young guards to be worth a shit in the NBA. He was awful for those first 2 years, but like you start to come out of it at that point in time.
He's also only 21
So
still.
that's what I mean. Like he's a young dude. Like it was when I say that he sucks, it doesn't mean I think he sucks forever. I just he sucks in that moment. Now he's starting to come out of it on the other side.
The one thing that's weird though is his free throw shooting percentage has gone way. He's also drawing a ton of fouls now. He's shooting almost 10 free throws per game, which is a really good to see. And he's shooting 91% from the line.
I was just gonna say, isn't he a really good free throw shooter too?
If he starts knocking down threes at a higher clip, then he's like a borderline all-star with how often he's getting to the line right now. The problem is
Yeah.
he's shooting 27% from three right now. If he was shooting the 34% from three he shot in previous years, then all of a sudden he's got like some real good looking efficiency numbers, because I know people are pretty sour on players that go to the free throw line a lot, but it's pretty damn good for your efficiency if you're shooting 9.5 free throws per game at over 90%. Draymond out tonight. See if we get the Pajemski update for the FanDuel
I'm
players.
so happy that all of this 10 o'clock bullshit is not on this slate. It was so much news there for a stretch with all of it. It's a completely different slate today. I'm very happy to not deal with it.
Yeah, I'm in the. I don't even stay up late enough to know. But what time have those 11 p.m. games even been ending? 2 a.m?
I couldn't even begin to tell you.
Pablo said 1:30. I would be surprised.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
because,
aren't most games like 2 hours and 40 minutes or something?
but as soon as
Am I
they
right?
start on time.
Yeah, that's fair. They could be starting quick. I don't know. What Peacock could be one of those that start quickly. The guy that used to post that all the time doesn't do it anymore because he got picked up. Jalen Green probable for Thursday. That's exciting.
All right.
I'm pro Jalen Green. I'm not pro the Suns. I think they're going to suck and he'll keep sucking, but there's something in that guy, man.
Noob
He gets
Goober
a head on his
says
shoulders.
that the game that started at 11 ended at 10:40 last night. Okay.
So it took negative 20 minutes?
Yeah. Which I'm still skeptical of, because that would still require it to start on time. Let's get this lineup. Do us a favor, Pelicans. They're definitely going to do something stupid with their lineup.
You would think. Carlo Makovich, I made that joke yesterday. I'm sure that could happen.
He played well, too.
Did I download the right fucking contest file? Yeah, I did.
I don't know how much of the game you lost. Queen actually legitimately looked really good. It's still the dumbest trade of all time, but he did look really good.
Yeah, I mean, grade A, horrific, all-time stupid trade. But, Riggles, go get her. I'm going to go get my food.
Ah, nice. Exciting. Josh finally got his food. All right, so what are you guys saying in chat? Young Gun says he thinks Carlo might start. It wouldn't be surprising at all if Matkovich ended up starting. He played fairly well. It's the tail end of a back-to-back for Looney. I hope Looney just comes off the bench. I hope they rule Looney out for rest. That would actually be the best. I don't want to think about him. If he starts, I might have to play a few lineups with him. Chalk Taylor, what is Hawkins' projection? It's not even that valuable for me to tell you guys what the projections are in these players until we get the starting lineup in a few minutes. Like, I could tell you, but we've got Hawkins for 15.5 fantasy points. He could start, though. It's not likely, but you never know. Looney getting 20 rebounds today. Maxwell said that in chat. Looney gets 20 boards. It would be one of the funniest trolls ever. He just totally torches them with no ownership, because people are definitely not playing him today. Not after what happened yesterday. That does seem to happen more in NBA than any other DFS sport. Just the massive troll games. Somebody's uber popular. they just don't pan out for whatever reason. Then the next day, they're in like the exact same situation. Cam Thomas got hurt. All right. Well, how much of him do I have? 16%. That's annoying, but not anything too crazy. But MPJ is going to go absolutely insane now. Eric is running fucking good with his nukes. Yeah, Gelberto, Eric had Black Magic today. Apparently, this should be a victory lap for Eric coming his way. I mean, who else is going to shoot? What was the ownership on Cam? Let's see. 10%. Yeah, so I was overweight to him. Yeah, Ronnie, MPJ faders repent. That is 100% tweet that Eric will send out later today. Who else on the Nets? Porter will see more. But this Nets team just sucks. I'm looking at the roster and trying to figure out who does this benefit the most. I guess Tyrese Martin. Or like Zaire Williams plays a little bit more or something. They've just got so many interchangeable players that aren't very good. Will Michael Porter Jr. pass the ball once the rest of the game? Or will he just catch it and shoot every time he touches it?
I miss anything?
Cam Thomas got hurt and is out for the game.
Really?
Yes.
That's annoying. I have some.
I do as well. Yeah, he pulled a hamstring. Bodes well for Eric to get another ceiling game out of a nuke, though, with his MPJ.
Alrighty. Well,
so who are the top scorers now? Top scorers now are Donovan Mitchell, same as before. Mitchell, Duren, and Porter.
Yeah. Jared Allen off to a good start. I've got a little bit of him.
Nice. Yeah, he's only 1% owned.
I have 10, I think.
Cool. Cool. I don't have any Jared Allen lineups.
Um,
22 minutes and no Pelicans lineup yet.
Incredible.
Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. That game locks at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, not 8. I swore that game locked at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Well, to be fair, I do agree that you're an idiot.
Yeah, no lies spoken.
Oh, taking a bite of this sandwich is going to be glorious.
Gelberto saying in chat, Dean Wade injured. Well, now the slate's really over if Dean Wade is injured.
Shit, I had 100%.
I've just been sitting here looking for news on the Pelican starters for the last 10 minutes when there's plenty of time to go.
Pure genius.
We've got Kiki Campbell or Keki Campbell in chat says it's a Oh, it's a 3v3. Sort of. Queens in both sides. So it's Washington, Queen, and Şengün, or Jones, Queen, and Jokic. So you've got Queen in both sides. So Washington and Şengün, or Jones and Jokic.
I like Washington and Şengün more there. Got to be honest.
I prefer Jones and Jokic.
You would.
I don't have very much PJ Washington exposure. I like Şengün as a contrarian option, but I don't have much of Washington. Ricky Beers is analyzing your eating habits.
How so?
He wants to know
why the off-camera bite, but the on-camera chew. Because I don't chew like an animal. I can sit back and chew with my mouth shut. But I don't need to open my mouth up like I'm taking on the biggest sandwich in the history of the world for everyone involved.
Yeah. Bro, Pete and Chappering. Yep, yeah, with Josh's stupid unwashed hands.
That's what happens when you talk on stream too much.
Let's see if there's any bets I can dig up here. Still a lot of Pelican stuff, which I'm afraid to place bets on at the moment.
I'm excited for tomorrow because there will be only one game, and I can do a lot with that. Today, I just kept feeling like I was drowning.
Here's a bet that I'm posting to Tails right now from Portfolio V. Nick Clifford. This is like an odd difference of lines across books. Just about every book has Clifford over under 6.5 points. BetMGM has him at 8.5 points, which is a crazy difference. So I'm betting Nick Clifford for under 8.5 points and posting that to Tails right now too.
Wow, they've got a pretty unique line there, huh?
Did Isaiah Stewart ever check back in?
I fucking hope not. Brewmaster, yeah, there's a show tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's going to be. I'll ask Eric if I'll text Eric right now if his preference is to do NBA or NFL, because I could do either. I don't know what works better for Eric's content.
Oh shit, I'm doing it regardless, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I don't mind. It doesn't make a difference to me. There was obviously the I didn't think about football. In my mind, it was just like, okay, Eric's going to do this. Which one of us are doing it? But I didn't think about football.
Yeah, I just texted Eric to ask if he'd rather do the football show or the NBA.
But yeah, it means I'm here. It doesn't make a difference to me. Obviously, we all don't want to do it.
Yeah, for people asking, no Pelican starting lineup quite yet.
Wonder why that is.
Maybe them, unlike me, knew what time the game started. Although I'm not positive that they know what time their games start. They haven't showed up to most of them this season.
God, Chick-fil-A is just amazing. They just don't try to be something they're not. They make chicken sandwiches. They're fucking great. They don't try to make a million other products.
McDonald's is like, we do salads now.
Of course you think it's overrated. So dumb.
I do want to know who goes to McDonald's and orders a salad there.
My wife. Women.
But you could just get a salad from a better place than McDonald's at that point.
Yeah, but maybe you don't have time. Maybe it's all that's around. It happens.
I don't know. Salads are pretty. You go to any grocery store and just get a salad.
To get food very quickly. To say that Chick-fil-A is overrated is insane.
I'm doing NBA with you tomorrow. Eric's going to do the earlier NFL show. All right. What other bets here? What other bets? SGA under points. That still projects pretty well. It's gone from 32.5 to 31.5, but it's still plus EV on the under. I actually like this one. I've been betting this line a lot recently, but Cooper Flag under 6.5 rebounds now that they have Gafford back.
Yeah, that rebound rate will plummet.
I'll post that to Tails from Portfolio EV too. What would you guess Kuminga's points prop is now?
God, so no Steph, no Jimmy.
And no Draymond. Not that that's going to matter as much.
Is there pods news out?
Still questionable.
Mid-20s?
Yeah, 23.5. Juice towards the over. Aaron 130. Where am I posting my picks? Tails. Either go to tails.bet or download the Tails app. So what I'm doing is I place a bunch of bets over the course of the day from Portfolio EV, and I take a handful of them, kind of like a random sample size of my Portfolio EV bets, and I post them to Tails as part of my bankroll content. Mortal Markkinen over 25. I think one of my bets today was Markkinen under 25.5 points. So no.
That would have been an over for me. I've been playing a lot of Markkinen lately.
How's he going so far?
I mean, he'll score and do nothing else. That happens a lot.
The
old like 33-3 type game.
kind of what he's doing right now. He's at 7 points, 1 rebound, no other stats. 9 because you just made that layup. I've never heard of Raisin Canes before. I don't know what that is.
It's good.
None of these places make food I could eat, though, also.
It's fair.
I mean, it's not their fault that I'm a giant pussy, but that's just kind of the situation I find myself in. $10 minutes until we get to the next slate of games, or the next game that walks anyway.
Nurkic leading the slate. That's not great.
Is he now?
Yeah. 11 points, 11 boards, 2 assists, and 3 steals.
Jeez. All right. I don't hate that. I do have 35% of Nurkic.
I do not.
Oh, he has 0 points, somebody said.
Oh, I looked at his minutes. I thought he was smashing for a second.
Seems like he's so what is he? It's still a good game. 11 rebounds, 2 assists,
Yes.
3 It's a very odd stat line, but it's a good one.
Yes. 0 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. My bad.
It'd be funny if it keeps up and he finishes with 0 points, but like 25 rebounds and 6 steals.
How do you get 11 rebounds and not score?
They're all defensive rebounds. 1 offensive. He's got 10 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive.
That'll do it.
Why is Asar so much worse than Amin? They're twins. Identical.
Missed a year for a blood clot.
Yeah, even before then, though. Hey, there's Nurk. Now he's on the board.
Yeah, I didn't really want him to get on the board.
All right, we could pencil Nurk into the optimal lineup right now.
Probably. Kind of depends what Jokic does. Because if Jokic goes ham,
somehow not scored
all
any
bets are
points since Cam Thomas left with the injury.
good.
What is Savvy Sliders? I've never heard of this place before either.
That I've definitely never heard of. That sounds like a gas station cheeseburger.
Oh, well, Rinpack's in chat says Savvy Sliders is really good. Norman chat says that Savvy Sliders is for crackheads. All right. Well, there's one way you could pass judgment onto Rinpack.
Wearing the Billups jersey is crazy.
That is very funny. I didn't realize that.
That's great. There's probably a bunch of them in the stadium, honestly. Arena, whatever.
That might be my next wardrobe thing. I might only get jerseys of athletes that have been removed from their leagues, and I'll just rotate. That's what I wear on shows from now on.
Like anybody that's been suspended. So like, a bunch of Pete Rose shit, stuff like that.
Emil Clase, Chauncey Billups, Jonte Porter.
Jonte Porter.
Make a Jonte Porter jersey.
Yeah. Why not, man?
Buck Ray Caruth might be a little much. I'm just looking for people who cheated, not people who, like killed their pregnant girlfriends.
He's probably not the one you want.
Yeah. I should have a Rozier jersey. That's a good point, Einsteinium.
That almost feels like a must. I don't know how you're feeling.
I'm ordering it right now. Yeah, once again, Aaron Hernandez. It's a step too far for me. I'm looking for the people who they just gambled a little bit. They got up to a little nonsense. I'm not looking for murderers.
I'm not looking for murderers. I feel like you shouldn't have to say that.
Yeah, I don't need to have the whole like Ray Caruth, Michael Vick collection and whatnot.
Aaron Hernandez, the football player?
Yeah. That is one of my favorite memes.
It's perfect. It's just grade A stuff.
If you guys haven't seen, I assume most of you guys know the meme, but it was from Conan O'Brien's podcast. I forget the longtime SNL writer's name, who was
I
talking
can't remember.
about it. Somehow Jeffrey Epstein came up in conversation. He said, "Jeff Epstein, the financier," which is such a funny line.
It's so good.
From New York?
It's so quick.
Yeah,
Like, it
faithful.
came out
very,
so
very
naturally.
norm-coded. There was I can't say it on here because it's very mean. But I did see a Norm meme the other day, which I'll text to you, Josh. It's so mean, but it's also so funny because it's in his voice. But I don't even know if you'll know who this person is, Josh. But I just texted
I
it to you.
am very excited to see this.
It's
Let
so
me paste this.
I've never laughed so hard at something so mean when I saw it yesterday.
Okay, give me one sec. I'm uploading my projections file. Okay.
I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, if you read it in his voice, it's like I can hear him saying it. Beef. That's so good.
Paulie says Ray Lewis. Yeah, another one. Ray Lewis, not for me. Kate has 3 fouls? I didn't even realize that.
I shook Ray Lewis's hand.
It could have been used as evidence depending when you did it.
I said, job well done, brother. It was me all along. You think he was the mastermind? I'm the mastermind.
Ugly Lovely. Well, that's a choice. Ugly Lovely says that he wears his Michael Vick jersey while walking his pit bull. Okay, I'm sure people don't get close to you when you walk on the street. I can't imagine somebody I'd want to be further away from than walking a pit bull with a Michael Vick jersey on.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, somebody brought up the chat. Yeah, MPJ crushing, but he started so well. He had 3 threes in the first quarter, and he hasn't scored a bucket since Cam Thomas got hurt. Oh, yeah. Jaylen Brown, 14 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist halfway through the first quarter. Do I have Jaylen Brown exposure? 13%.
Wait, hold on. Say that again? Hold on. I'll just look at it. I have it in front of me.
Jaylen Brown is 14 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist.
Well, I see 15, 2 and 1 now.
Oh, then he must have just made a free throw after I.
Well, I have a lot. So nice. I have 38%.
That is a very healthy number.
Okay. I don't want to make those swaps. So
Svi has 18 real life points now after making that shot.
Of course he does.
Porter's made another 3, his 4th of the game. So your 3 highest scoring players on the slate now. Number 1 is Svi Mykhailiuk. Number 2 is Evan Mobley. 3 is Yusuf Nurkic. 4 is Porter.
Oh, what score do you have for the guys that you're talking about right now? I want to see how live my scoring is coming in for me.
All right, so Svi is at 24.25. Mobley's at 24.25. Nurkic is
Same.
23.75. Porter's 23.5. Mitchell's 23.
All the exact same.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's from the NBA API.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Got to get it up on the site. Live scoreboard. Something. I don't know. Maybe.
Do it. Do it.
All right. Some of these lineups are definitely dog shit, but I'm really surprised I'm not swapping much more here, but I guess it didn't matter. Top of the hour, brother.
It is. It is time. So,
still 2 to go for DraftKings.
If you have not done it yet, guys, give us a follow here on Playback. So what is about to happen, just to remind you guys, is that we are going to very briefly turn the stream off, and it'll turn back on. That's just so that we could end the YouTube stream. I don't know about you. I haven't found another way to do it other than this, Josh. So
no, it's fine. No one cares.
Yeah. So for like 5 seconds, guys, this is about to cut off, and then it'll be right back on with what game should we put on?
Wolves Knicks.
It's the ESPN game though.
Shit.
What do you guys want? First person who answers, that's going to be the answer. All right. Extra QT says Celtics. So, Paul,
yeah, so Celtics.
I'm about to grab food. When I come back, I'm sure the Pelicans game will be starting, and I'll flip that one on. But yeah, I don't want to make you guys watch 30 minutes of pregame, but that will definitely go on in like 30 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Later, boys.
Lucci's looking. Lucci said porn. Not this year. Not this year.